Hello there. A French presidential win for Marine Le Pen would really stir that European political pot, and it might not be as unlikely as you think. The French voters are preparing to go to the polls in the French presidential elections starting this coming Sunday, the 10th of April. And the incumbent, Emmanuel Macron, had been widely expected to comfortably win another term in office. But the polls are narrowing, and his main rival, Marine Le Pen, is coming up fast on the rails. Now, the first round of polling takes place this Sunday, when either one candidate of the 12 on the ballot paper gets an outright majority of over 50% of the vote, or the top two contenders then have a second deciding national ballot on Sunday the 24th of April, a fortnight later. And recent polls that look at that second vote scenario did have Macron as the favourite, with anything between 58% to 42%, a 16-point lead, down to a 53% to 47%, 6-point lead over Le Pen. But that has now been shaved down to just 3 points, with 51.5% to Macron and 48.5% to Le Pen. So the question is, has Le Pen now got the momentum to get her over the winning line first? It's gone from a decisive winning margin to Macron's squeaky bum time. Has the cost of living crisis and his toadying, diplomacy with Putin, put paid to a second term for Macron? The pundits, the press, the markets, the corporations, the French establishment, etc., are all relying, in fact banking on a Macron victory. And they also expect the French voters to dutifully return Macron to the Élysée Palace to become the EU's senior leader. But the trouble with democracy is that voters cannot always be relied upon to do what their betters believe is the sensible thing to do. Think Brexit and think Trump. Or more precisely, the voter cannot always be relied upon to select what helps the elite and not the ordinary voters themselves. Maybe the French are sensing now is the time for a change. And maybe Le Pen can brush off the inevitable storm of political mudslinging and dirty tricks that will be unleashed on her through the press should she be in a close final runoff with Macron. I've got to be honest, I may be an outsider, but I do think France and the EU do need a bit of a reset. Don't you?